last weekend, some guests came out to the farm, Homestead, whatever we call it, and we were sort of just walking them around and coming down into this area from the chicken area, and the young girl said, "Wow, you are really living the dream, aren't you?" And that really caught our attention, and it gave a different perspective. And so this week I've been thinking about how we are so blessed and to be living the dream, and maybe to look at things out here from a newcomer's perspective rather than always seeing, oh, we need to move that tarp, oh, we need to pull those weeds, oh, we need to pick up that trash or finish that project or something like that. So there's just been a lot of things this week that have caught my mind, and that I realize how blessed we are, rather than looking at the work that still needs to be done, but to see how far we've come and the pleasant things that we get to enjoy, instead of always looking for the next project or the next work. We picked some of these pigeon peas this morning and got a whole basket full of pods off of those, and so that's just a real blessing there. And I picked a handful of strawberries out of the high tunnel, Kevin and I picked some collards that we can eat one day in the next week, and we picked a whole bunch of sugar peas, and wait till you see the size of the basket of tomatoes that Kevin picked. These are all blessings, and we're so fortunate. Other people are dealing with snow, maybe feet of snow right now, and so this is a blessing for us. Kevin is leveling out this soil so we can put some more beds in this garden area later today. But look at all of this that he was able to till up with the tractor, and we're just so grateful that the tractor that we were able to get it, and that it works. For a while it didn't want to work, and so now it's working real well, and it just saved hours and hours of hard labor to clear that land. So very thankful for the possibility of having all this area to plant without too much manual labor. So we were able to plant this bed with I don't know how many gazillion okra seeds today and get it watered in. This one in the center here, Kevin planted during the week with cucumbers, a bunch of different varieties, and then some onions, looks like red onions, most of them. And then this one closest to the high tunnel was planted last week, and that is green beans, and some of them are starting to come up. Don't know if I can see any up close here. There's a little one trying to poke out of the ground, I think. So anyway, we're grateful for those coming up. Thankful that these squash seeds grew. I think Kevin planted 15, and out of the 15, 13 have come up and done well. So I think that's a pretty good germination percentage. They were from seeds that we bought last year, and then he went back in and added onions to this area. So hopefully the onions will help keep out any pests. We are so blessed that two of our daughter's families live nearby. And so a couple weeks ago we were able to celebrate Odin's birthday and get some ice cream. And that was just such a special time that we could spend time with them. And then our granddaughters were involved in a school play, and we got to go and watch that. and see them and their play. Our salad today from the Homestead has spinach, tomatoes, kale, and boiled eggs. We love it when food comes from the Homestead. Several years ago, we stayed at a cabin and they had such a pleasant view out their windows. And this is what I get to see when we open the blinds in the morning breakfast time. And it just calms me and blesses me just to have this lovely view. And then we have the view out our front door that includes the picnic tables and little seating arrangements. And here's a chance where Kevin got to sit out there and just relax and enjoy himself. This is the area around our fire pit, and we enjoy that section too. In fact, we're going to talk about that next. Last Friday, the weather was just perfect, and we were able to get out and build a fire and make some s'mores and just spend time talking and relaxing with each other. It was just such a lovely night. The moon was full, just a gorgeous clear sky. We loved it. So yes, we are living the dream. We are not rich by the world's standards, but we are so blessed by all that God has given to us and for just contentment with what we have. Thanks for watching. Watch us again on Hideaway Homestead.